The Adipurush trailer opens with a scene of Hanuman telling the story of Rama. But who is Hanuman? Why is he so important in the story of the Ramayana? And more importantly, why is he the one who's telling this story? Let's find out in this video. In this video, we'll dig deeper into Hanuman by looking at the Valmiki Ramayana so that we can better understand and appreciate his significance for the upcoming movie Adipurush. Let's start with Hanuman's background and origins. Hanuman belongs to the race of semi-divine and partially civilized monkeys known as the Vanaras. Hanuman's mother and father are the Vanaras Anjana and Kesari, but his spiritual father is the wind god Vayu, also known as Maruta or Pavana. So, what does it mean for Hanuman to be the spiritual son of Vayu? The Valmiki Ramayana tells us that Vayu united with Anjana through his mind, and Hanuman was born as a result of that union. You see, Anjana was actually an Apsara. So, what's an Apsara? Apsaras are a race of divine women who are known for their skills in the performing arts, music, and dance. They're also usually described as very attractive and seductive, and they're often found as the wives or consorts of the gods. Because of a curse, Anjana became a Vanara. But because she was an Apsara, she had the ability to change her form at will. So one day she decided to take on the form of an attractive human woman. And in this form, Maruta, the wind god, became infatuated with her, and he came and embraced Anjana and united with her through his mind, whatever that means, resulting in the birth of Hanuman. In his childhood, Hanuman was very naughty and very fearless. So one day, Anjana, his mother, left him at home alone to go out and get some fruits and vegetables for them to eat. And Hanuman was left at home alone and he was hungry. He looked up at the rising sun, a red ball, and it looked to him like a fruit. Maybe it was a mango or something. And he was really hungry, so he decided he wanted to go and eat it. He leapt up into the sky. The Valmiki Ramayana tells us that he leapt up into the sky and flew thousands of leagues towards the sun, but he didn't actually reach the sun. In many other popular versions, however, Hanuman does reach the sun. In some versions, he even attempts to eat the sun and he gets burnt from that. Through his childhood exploits, he manages to win the love and affection of many of the gods, especially Brahma, the grandfather. And as a result of this, he gets many boons that are very helpful to him in the Ramayana as he's fighting the war against Ravana's army. In the Ramayana, we first meet Hanuman in Kishkinda, where he's an advisor of the Vanara king Sugriva. Hanuman is the one who first greets Rama as Rama comes to Kishkinda, and Hanuman quickly wins Rama's trust, and he manages to broker an alliance between Rama and the Vanaras. During the search for Sita, Rama sends search parties of Vanaras out in all four directions to search for Sita: north, south, east, and west. And he appoints Hanuman as the head of the southern search party. And this is for two reasons. One is because Hanuman is the one who Rama trusts the most. And second is because of Hanuman's incredible strength. He's the only one who's able to leap across the ocean and go into Lanka. And Rama gives Hanuman his ring, which he's supposed to show Sita as a token of who he is. In fact, Rama later reflects that if it wasn't for Hanuman, probably nobody would have been able to find Sita. Anyway, after he leaps across the ocean into Lanka, he finds Sita, he shows her Rama's ring, and he wins her trust. And then he tries to convince her to fly back with Hanuman back to Rama and Sugriva. But Sita ultimately refuses, saying that she wants Rama to be the one who comes and defeats Ravana and takes Sita back. So instead, what Hanuman does is he decides to wreak havoc on Lanka. He kills hundreds of Rakshasas and he kills several important people in Ravana's army. Eventually, after causing all this havoc in Lanka, Hanuman decides that he'll allow himself to be captured by Indrajit, who's Ravana's son. And when he's captured and brought to the court of Ravana, Ravana decides that as punishment, they'll set Hanuman's tail on fire. Hanuman instead turns this to his advantage and uses his burning tail to set the entire city of Lanka to fire. And this is a very famous episode in the Ramayana. Later, when Hanuman comes back to Lanka once again, together with Rama and the entire army, he once again plays a very key role in the war and the victory against Ravana. In fact, Rama later reflects that it was because of Hanuman's strength and his feats of valor that they were able to win this victory. One of Hanuman's most famous exploits in this war is at a time when Indrajit uses magic to strike down Rama and Lakshmana and almost the entire Vanara army. They're all stunned and unconscious. And Hanuman flies all the way from Lanka to the Himalayas, not once but twice, to grab a mountain that contains the herbs needed to cure Rama and Lakshmana, and he flies all the way back with that mountain. Hanuman is known for his superhuman strength, and that's what enabled him, as we discussed, to defeat the armies, to fly to Lanka, to carry mountains on his back, and everyone knows that Hanuman has superhuman strength. In fact, we even see so many movies and depictions of Hanuman today almost as a superhero. But more important than that is Hanuman's unconditional love and devotion to Rama and Sita, and that is really Hanuman's lasting legacy. In the Valmiki Ramayana, towards the very end of Rama's life, Rama tells Hanuman that Hanuman must stay in this world for as long as the story of Rama is still circulating in the world. So Hanuman becomes one of the famous Chiranjeevis, that is, the long-lived ones who live from one age to the next. So the story of the Ramayana is obviously still circulating in the world today. It's in this video, it's in the upcoming movie Adipurush, it's in so many other movies and TV shows and books. It's in almost every single household in India where the story is passed down from grandparents to grandchildren, from parents to children. And that's how I first heard this story when I was growing up as a kid. And I'm sure many of you heard it in the same way also. Since the story of the Ramayana is still circulating in the world today, that means that Hanuman is still with us in the world today. And that's exactly why we see Hanuman in the opening scene of Adipurush telling the story of Rama, because he is still here with us, and that's his purpose in life now, is to tell the story of Rama. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe, and make sure to check out all our other videos in the Adipurush Explained series.